Welcome back into the show, everybody. We move to Delaware, starting in Lewis.
Yep. That's right. We begin with the Vikings, who are hosting Caesar Rodney tonight, riding in on a 3-0 record this season. Let's see if the Riders can make it 4-0. Caesar Rodney taking control early on. Elijah Booker pull-up. CR up 12 in the opening minutes. Cape trying to keep up. J-Rock Burton on the transition. He had 7 in the first half.
J-Rock.
Yep. That's
right. CR's Bryson Williams stepping around the screen. Check out this smooth pull-up. Yep. That's how I used to do it out on the park. 29-16 Riders after one. Kamel Marvel with the rock. He's going to drive, hang, and finish. Kiss off the glass. CR leading by 14 at the half. Marvel all over the court in the second. There's the tip in. 43-26 at halftime. Kate looking for the answer. Burton with the floater. The Vikings cut the lead to 8 after 3, but too much CR in the paint, too much size, and not enough defense for Kate. And then Caesar Rodney, how about this, moving to 4-0 with a 71-60 win over Cape Henlopen.
All right, guys. Caesar Rodney remains unbeaten. Yeah, of course. Remains unbeaten. What are some of the takeaways?
Yeah. Well, I really was impressed with the size that CR had. They had a lot of players that were over 6 feet tall, and then Marvel stood out for the Riders as well. He had a fantastic game out there, 14 points in the first half, and he really kept them in the lead in the second half as well.
Yeah, well, for me, what's very interesting is what CR has been able to do. They're a great story to me so far. Probably, I know Dover's undefeated as well, but CR is probably the best story of the season so far in the Henlopen. Coach Freeman Williams left the program, of course. No Shav Clark, one of the most dominant players in the division last year, and they are still off to a 4-0 start. That is very impressive with a bunch of guys sprinkled in that were Clark's running mates last year. Not anybody that was a primetime player, but some guys that kind of gave him help last season. They are the reason why they are being successful.
Well, one big test is coming up on Tuesday. It's going to be Caesar Rodney taking on Woodbridge in Greenwood. So
we got a lot to do.
What happens on Tuesday?
We got a lot to do on Tuesday. All right. For more games that happened also in the Henlopen tonight, we're going to toss it over to the wall, back to Drew.
I guess we'll just clear out our schedules now, guys, because no vacation time. Anyway, you mentioned them earlier. We'll start up north with the undefeated Senators cruising so far this season. Elijah Allen and the Dover Senators looking to move to 5-0 against a Polytech team still searching for their first one of the year. And Dover's going to get things done early on the defensive end. Brandon Parker's just going to go up and swat away the layup with the pure disrespect. But Polytech was hanging tough in the first quarter. They're going blow to blow with the Senators very early. Christian Cole's going to battle his way in through the high post and knock down the jumper. It was a 5-point ball game, almost really close as the time was winding down. But this time, seconds winding down in the first quarter, and Elijah Allen's just going to knock down the half-court three to add some cushion with the Dover lead. Why not at this point? Feeling it so far for this kid throughout this year. Second half, Dover starting to click on the offensive end. Eden Davis with the strip. Allen's going to feed him for the easy lay-in. And then Dover's just going to add on even further. As Davis coming up the court is going to hand it off to Allen. He's going to spot up and knock down the triple from the right wing. Dover rolls in this game 79-38. And then a Route 9 rivalry tonight with Sussex Tech taking on that rival in Central. Tonight's battling back big and one to cut into the lead. Still, Tech led by 11 points later in the second. Then a few possessions later, ball's going to be kicked out to Isaac Pettit. The senior finished with 21 points to lead Central and trailed by single digits at this point. The Tech was just being led by one of the most athletic kids in Delaware, Kevin Custis. He finished with 5 3-pointers on the night, guys, including that one. They've gotten fouled as well, but we won't mention that. And once the little guy got going, he kept going. Fakes the shot, gets to the rim. He's going to finish with 21 as well. Tech all over Central. They win the Battle of the County seat as the Ravens win 85-55. Guys, some more scores at Delaware. I'll send them back to you over at the desk.
Thank you very much, Drew. A couple more scores to get to you. Smyrna taking out Milford. Milford really having a hard go in the Henlopen North right now. 76-57. Nashawn Sylvester led the Eagles with 22 points. Brandon Smith also chipping in with 17.
Well, to their credit, if you're going to face Smyrna, you are going to have a tough go of it. Meanwhile, Laura with a big win over Sussex Academy, 78-29. 5 Bulldogs reaching double digits in scoring, so they're spreading the rock around. In Laurel. Laurel is 3-2 on the season. They've reached 70 points in 4 out of 5 games this year.
Say that out loud.
Yeah, I was going to say, what do we want to talk about here with Delaware? Because, you know, just you know, the breed of basketball, if you will, is just very different from the Bayside.
It's definitely
there's a lot of different things to look at.
Yeah, Dover has, of course, Dover's been the best team,
right.
but they've been getting challenged lately.
I
was kind of surprised to see the margins of these scores, but when you are the best team, of course you have the target on your back and you're going to get the best effort from everybody.
Well, Dover is also the only team in Delaware that's averaging 80 points scored this season, so they have been playing fantastic so far, and they're 5-0. We've got some undefeated teams here. Delmarva Christian's been dominating EZAC opponents.
Yes. Respect
they're
the
6-0.
Right.
We've got Woodbridge, so they're a really good team, especially with those transfers.
Ricky Kane, excuse me.
We've got CR at 4-0, and then we've got Seaford at 3-0.
Seaford is a team that we're going to see tomorrow.
Yeah.
Very interesting story as well. They got a lot of young guys.
Yeah, well, maybe not so much of a chicken noodle soup when it comes to
Not
basketball.
anymore, no.
All right, it's time to take our next break. When we return, you know what we got to do, right? Shift gears and dive into news. I'm sorry. When we return, the offshore wind turbine discussion, I know, is far from over. How Representative Andy Harris is weighing in on the new proposal.
My name is Isaac Pettit from Southern Central Basketball, and you're watching Delmarva Sports Insider.